Good morning, everyone. Can y'all hear me? Okay, all right, perfect. My name is Patrice Andrews, P-A-T-R-I-C-E-A-N-D-R-E-W-S. I'm the Chief of Police for Durham Police Department. So again, as Investigator Henderson just said, this is all preliminary information. Understand that we have an investigation that is still ongoing. But what I can provide you is with just some basic information. So at approximately 3 a.m. this morning, officers responded to the report of a suicide in progress. This was the original report at the Circle K located at the 100 block of NC Highway 54. Upon arrival, the officers discovered that the front door to the business had been locked. Officers then made forcible entry and observed an assailant violently assaulting the store clerk with a sharp object or some sort of weapon. Officers then fired shots which struck the assailant fatally. The store clerk sustained serious injuries as a result of the attack and was transported to a local hospital. The officers also sustained minor injuries and were treated on scene and released. And so, as is customary in any officer-involved shooting, as you all are familiar, that the SBI, the North Carolina SBI, has been called in to conduct that portion of the investigation. Our professional standards division is conducting the internal portion of the investigation. And so what I will say to you just additionally is that right now we do not know how many shots were fired. We do not know where the assailant was struck. We also, at this point, do not have any information surrounding the entire incident, aside from what I have just given you. We will release names after family members have been notified, next of kin has been notified for the assailant that is now deceased. And as soon as we have that information, we will get that out to you as quickly as possible. And so I thank you for coming out in this cold weather today, certainly, and I appreciate your time. Thank you. We do not have the exact, that's going to be in the investigation, but we do know it was more than one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We'll release more information.
Serious injuries. Thank you.
All right, live look now at that gas station where this incident took place. That was the police chief, Patrice Andrews. Anthony Wilson is live on the ground at that gas station, been there since 4 a.m. Anthony, were you able to hear what the police chief said?
Already suspected but could not confirm, because what we saw was not being backed up by the officers here on the scene. They were, as you just heard from the chief, making sure they had all the facts that were available first before they told us anything. So here's what she said, in case you're just joining us. Apparently this was an assault underway when the police got here at about 3 this morning, and she said that they saw a man attacking what turned out to be the clerk inside the store, and when they got here, the doors were locked. They had to get in some kind of way. I'm not sure exactly how they entered, but they got inside the building, and at that point, they saw this man assaulting the clerk. They shot him. They killed him. They have not revealed his name. They have not said anything about a possible motive. They did say that the clerk who was injured here was taken to the hospital. But that said, what we did see here when we got here was a shattered door. There was a hole in the door. Apparently, when the police forced their way in, either with a gun or some other device, they got the glass out of the way. We did see what turned out to be a body on the ground. That must have been the assailant who they just mentioned a minute ago when you heard the chief talking about what happened here. We did not see the injured clerk by the time we got here, just about 4 o'clock or so. She apparently had been transported, but let's take a look at the scene right now. There's still an ambulance here. There's still about half a dozen police cars. This is still a very active scene. The State Bureau of Investigation is investigating this as is standard procedure whenever there is an officer-involved shooting. But that said, we are still waiting to hear more about what happened here. The police are trying to contact this man's next of kin. And when we do hear more, we expect to hear something about what may have been going on here, what may have been a possible motive. Also his name, where he's from. anything like that, when we get the information, the facts, we'll communicate those with you online and on the air. But this is a very tragic situation, and we will stay.
All right, Anthony Wilson
John
live.
Barber.
Thank you, Anthony. Anthony there on Highway 54 in South Durham. We'll continue to stay on this story all day. Now back to Good Morning America.